Hello you zombies with bits of grit in your eye, it's Rusty here, and today I am playing Crying Is Not Enough, which sounds like a Bond film, but it is not. It is a survival horror, a throwback to late 90s era survival horrors, early 2000s, things like Silent Hill and Resident Evil. So, yeah, developed by Storyline Team, this is their first game. Looks like they've been developing it for 5 years, so I am sure it's going to be good stuff. I am using a controller. I have checked out the beginning, and oh boy, didn't get to play much anyway, so we're going to start a new game. Lots of quotes and loading screens, that's what I noticed. A bit of Friedrich Nietzsche there. Probably pronounced that wrong, but yes, the old famous Abyss quotes, which I don't think you can even tie to him. I don't think it's officially his quote. I don't think they know who said that. Maybe I'm completely wrong about that. The quotes on every loading screen don't seem to have much to do with the game. Yeah, bit of a theme. Not much game. I'm going to cut most of these out, but we'll get to see the quote first. I'll be quiet for the story. There's lots of story.
I'm not talking about the pain that painkillers can relieve.
Relief.
Nor
I like
the pain
that.
in the fairy tales that kindness and love can heal. I'm talking about the pain that stays. The pain you won't let go.
Oh, blimey.
That in case it goes away.
So they didn't spend the 5 years on the character animations.
Because you're afraid that if that pain goes away, so does your purpose.
He looks a bit like Jeff Goldblum.
As well as the memories of them that cause this pain.
Oh no, a zombie. Oh no, it's
Memories
just an
of
old
them that
man
drain
kissing
you
someone.
Drop by drop, making you hollow deep inside.
This is so
If
emo.
someone convinces you of the existence of reincarnation, you still fear death.
Why just reincarnation? What about all the other made-up religions? Maybe it's gonna break into like a Bond thing. Crying is not enough. That's how that one song went, isn't it? Was that the Madonna one? So the subs didn't match up with the dialogue there. They spelt relief wrong. Oh no, don't zoom in. He's kind of like a sort of Jeff Goldblum slash guy from Uncharted. Well, another loading screen, of course. So that was about 30 seconds, that loading screen, and here we are, we're actually playing. So I got a bit further than this. I did a bit of walking about, and then saw a few more cutscenes. I have no idea where this is. If we were just having an accident, why are we now in our dingy apartment slash motel room? Let's go answer my phone anyway, if I can remember where it is. It's here. Ring ring. Yeah. just stand there, mate. Fine. I like how the phone stopped ringing, by the way.
Good evening, Dr. Miller.
Before he picked it up.
Good evening, Jacob. Sorry to bother you so late.
Right, he's
but
called
it is
Jacob.
important to come directly to the hospital.
I don't know why I'm not at the hospital.
Is everything okay? Did something happen to Claire?
I would prefer to inform you up close, but I don't have good news, unfortunately.
I'm going to inform you up close,
I'll be there as soon
but it's
as
bad
possible.
news. What I like about this is you don't have to go straight away. You can go and plan this arcade game, which is also, I think, the save file where you do your saving, so a bit like Resident Evil there. Gameplay wise, like the controls, I don't like the camera at all. There's too much of the guy on the screen, and it's a bit jerky. So anyway, let's get to the hospital, and I don't think I can run yet. No idea which is the way out. Okay, I guess it's this way then. Right, so was that an apartment? I guess. God, there's quite a lot of lens flare glare as well. Okay, we can run. Oh god, but it's horrible when you run. It's really hard to control. Like you're running on ice. I am using a controller because, you know, those old survival horror games, third-person games as well, often work better with controllers. Especially for me. Oh, it's really not nice to control when he runs. I didn't even get that one. I mean, great. Maybe all these famous people, you didn't need to write every little thing down they said, because sometimes it was just words. And we're out. Oh, well, and that was a wonderful transition there. I mean, this little bit here, I remember thinking, it has that grainy effect and, you know, the neon, the reflection. It looks alright. Especially if it's trying to evoke the nostalgia of those old games. But really what those needed, I mean, a visual pick-me-up would have been good for them, but just improvements on the gameplay mechanics, because the controlling and shooting in those was always a bit janky. Things like Dead Space came along and made that stuff better. Can I talk to you? Oh god, the camera's just got stuck in the wall, so yeah, the camera's pretty awful. It seems to be catching up with your character sometimes. He's just staring into that bin. Oh, not a care in the world. Life is good when you're a man with a beanie hat. Can we go in here? Nope. Okay, let's just run towards the Grand Bank. The Bank of Bank. Oh, we're into another cutscene. Oh, who is this mysterious woman? Mysterious, badly rendered hair. I hope she's got a face. She's watching us though, through this artsy camera angle. Oh my god, go back to the other angle. Oh, look at the rain. The rain's... Is the car got a force field? That's 4, by the way, now, if you're counting. I mean, these loading screens are taking the piss now. I'm starting to think they aren't loading screens, but they're developer tricks, so you can't get your 2-hour refund back from Steam. Ooh, look at that. So they spent most of their time, I would imagine, on the cutscenes. I like... Oh, it's very twitchy there. I like how we didn't get to see him open the car door, because they would have had to animate that. I don't know why there aren't any people about. Can I move yet? No, they didn't want to do a transition there. Please tell me it's not another loading screen. No, just a cut to black. Because of course. And this is the emptiest hospital ever. Because we know survival horror games have to have a spooky hospital. I just clipped through the door there. No one in the waiting room. I can still hear the rain as well, coming from over here. So this is about as far as I got. I started pressing the elevator buttons and it kept telling me it was staff elevators only. Okay, it's not telling me anything this time.
No one's here.
It's because we have to go here. Oh my god, I didn't notice that before. That just leads into a car park by the looks of it, unless that's the reflection. The nurse's desk is just outside. No wonder there's no nurses there. Right, now we can probably press the elevator button. Okay, there we go. It wouldn't let me press it this time, for some reason. But this is the right one, and up we go. And just press the ball. Don't bother pressing the button. Oh, fuck. Karl Marx now. He's not anything to do with zombies. Oh, that was a long one. Bloody Karl Marx. See what I mean, though? Nothing to do with the game. They're just quotes from famous people. No context or relevance at all. Did they think that would make the game look smart if they put smart quotes in? It's useless. Fair enough. No one up here either.
Dr. Miller needs me.
I wonder where the staff are. Why don't you wonder that? Yeah, I'm still not used to the controls. He sort of sways side to side with the camera. It's discombobulating. Maybe that's why they had the old tank controls. Oh. The office just disappeared there. Okay, oh god, I thought it was going to go into a loading screen there. Ah!
Come in.
Come in. The world's most expressionless
Mr.
man.
Helton, please come in.
You look at me when you're speaking to me.
Hello, doctor.
Hello, doctor.
Please, Jacob, have a seat.
Have a sit.
Okay. Did something happen to Claire?
A couple of hours ago, the nurse went to her room for her scheduled treatment.
Yeah, the
Your wife was-
subs don't match up with the dialogue.
She wasn't there.
We looked for her in the entire hospital, but we couldn't find her anywhere.
Be easy to
Later
find
on,
people
a
in this
patient from the
hospital
other
because
room saw
there's
her
no
leaving
one
with
in
two
it.
men.
Why are you wasting time then? We need to call the police.
You damn right you do. Oh my god. It's the woman. The grey-haired woman. The crone. Who hasn't got any shoes on. She's just a barefoot mad woman.
It does not matter who I am, Mr. Hilton. What matters is that
Oh,
the men
look at
who
that
kidnapped
grimace.
your wife cannot be handled by the police.
Kidnapped? Do you have anything to do with this?
Why has he's sort of got ash on his face. Oh, he burnt her. He burnt my wife.
Come with me, Mr. Hilton. I can lead you to her.
Oh my god, is that Eva Green? They got Eva Green to do voice acting for their game. I don't think they have.
Anything to her, young man.
She does sound like a sort of poor man's Eva Green though.
If that was the case, would I come here?
But they've put her on this sort of hideous crone woman. The voice does not fit the model.
Let me think.
Very dynamic, these
Maybe we
cutscenes.
have the same feelings for her, or we might have the same hate for those who kidnapped her. It doesn't matter. Pick which version makes you feel better. It's up to
I guess you could say it's good they've got lip syncing of a kind. I like how the doctor's just sitting there
This is a
passively.
chatty one. Young man, the situation demands more than words.
He's just sitting there
I acknowledge
staring,
that you have many questions.
wondering what went
We can
wrong.
stay here
What?
and answer
I
them
can't even
one
speak.
by one, or
It's
we
like I
can
wrote
leave
this
you to help
game.
your wife.
What went wrong with his life? And off she goes without her shoes.
Wait for me.
Fuck, wait for me. Oh, fuck, Benjamin Franklin. So we're reusing quotes already. Good. So here's my top tip to new developers. As someone with no experience in developing at all, but I think this will be good advice. If you are a new developer, trying to get into Steam, trying to get people to buy your game, your survival horror game, that you've been working on for 5 years, do not front load it with half an hour of pretty bad cutscenes. You know, we need a bit of gameplay. I've done nothing except walk to a doctor's door. And this helicopter sounds like a jet plane. Brilliant. Off we go. Please don't be loading. Oh, thank God. There is the worry when it cuts to black. Now it sounds a bit more like a helicopter. Oh, you serious? That was like 2 seconds. Oh, that was a quick one at least. I'm leaving that one in. Chung! Look at it go. I guess there's a bit of atmosphere with the rain and things like that, but it's not scary at all.
Not realize it sooner. She told me so many things about you.
They just stare. At least there's a bit of blinking, otherwise it would be horrific. But they are still very blank, their face. Oh my god, that cut. Just don't emote at all. I mean, this makes Andromeda look good.
Well, look where your behavior and your protection is.
It's ironic.
We're back in the chopper for some reason. We left it. I don't know why.
I don't understand. She's your daughter. How can you be so calm?
Flying it would be fun, wouldn't it? The chopper. We appear to have frozen. Yep. No. No. We did freeze, but it loaded eventually. Don't know what it had to render that was so good there, but...
Let's say that we have a complicated past together.
You can't skip
A
these,
past
by the
where
way.
many innocent people lost their lives because of our conflicts.
Well, that sounds
For
fun.
both sides,
Can
very
I get
close to
involved in these conflicts?
In order to end these killings, we were forced to sit on the same table. Not to be reconciled, but
Yeah, I
to
don't know where the psychological horror angle's coming in yet. Survival horror.
vendetta.
How are we going to make zombies out of
Today
this situation?
Time
Ventata.
to pay back.
Ah, she is the most scary monster of all. Oh my god, what is that? Oh no. Oh, it's C4. Oh no, we're dead. It's gonna blow. Boom. Oh, unbelievable. Why did that blow us apart? We're just like a little ember now. Oh no, it's the full chopper. It's smoking from the top, amazingly. Oh, and we're actually getting a cutscene of a sort. So I've no idea how we survived that. I mean, no questions asked or answered, really. The C4 was on the bottom. Surely it would have ripped a hole in the bottom. It didn't. Let's not question logic in this game. And why is she over there? Oh god, she's got a horrible injury where her hand clips through her stomach. Why was she over there?
Jacob.
Jacob. Jacob and son.
Jacob. Jacob, you need to wake up.
Jacob! Jacob! Oh, that was Jason, wasn't it? Jason! I mean, I think we might be getting some gameplay now, fingers crossed. She's got a gun. Oh my god, your feet are clipping through the floor. Oh, she does have shoes on. They're just the same colour as her tights or legs or whatever.
What happened?
Well, the C4 blew up the top of the helicopter.
God, you're alive.
I love you, Eva Green.
Someone trapped our plane.
Can't believe you've
We don't
stooped
have
to this
much
level.
time.
Where are we?
It's alright. Nathan Drake's gonna save you. Nathan Drake's troglodyte brother.
Take this. You will need it.
What? Don't you need one? I love how he just takes it, no questions asked.
I have
Yeah,
to go.
I'll take the gun, fine.
Take care.
Because I'll need it in this peaceful firefly forest. Fuck. He's lost the gun as well. Where's it gone? Crying is not enough. Oh. No, crying is not enough. We should be weeping. Or we should be laughing. You gotta laugh. I laugh at the state of Steam. And the state of this game. Thank you, Charles A. Beard. That's just a fact, isn't it? No more cutscenes. I thought that was going to be the game starting. Jesus Christ, this is an awful way to start a game. Just terrible. Loading screens between cutscenes. Ridiculous. You wanted to make a machinima. Is this Hunt Down the Freeman? Is this the same devs?
General, we have trouble.
Brilliant. Such long pauses.
Fix it.
Fix it. Brilliant. He doesn't need any more information. Oh, you are taking the piss right now. We are finally playing the game. Amazing. This is not the way to get people invested in your new world. We got a little torch, right. Making me watch almost half an hour of cutscenes interspersed with boring loading screens with pretentious quotes on them. And now we finally get to play the game. Oh my goodness. So that's aim down sights and our guy takes up 1/3 of the screen. When you're that close, you might as well just put it in first person. And we've got 4 bullets. Brilliant. So I can't imagine the combat's going to be very good. I hope we don't have fast zombies. Fast zombies even. Because, yeah, it doesn't feel very responsive. It's very jerky and sluggish, and yeah, I don't know if that's because it's poorly optimized or we've got some kind of controller acceleration, but it shouldn't be running poorly. I mean, look at it. It's just grainy and looks very dated. Okay, so I don't know where I'm going. Let's go towards this house. No idea where Eva Green's grandma buggered off to. She just left. We'll go in here. Was that meant to scare me?
Oh, that was close.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't close, mate. Oh, a letter. Can we pick it up? Right, we can clip through the bed, though. So... Oh, no, I did get it there. Oh, Mary, for your own safety, I cannot tell you what is happening. Okay, brilliant. So if we just landed in a random... I mean, does this take place in the real world? What's going on? You have to be right on things to pick them up, I see. Okay. Because, yeah, I don't know what area this is. I assumed we were heading to some base. But the family lived here as a zombie apocalypse happened. I mean, what is going on? They could have explained all this through gameplay or through a short cutscene at the start without loading screens in between. Right, it's very jerky now. Ha ha ha. Right, so I just went into settings to see if I could make it run a bit better. I don't know if it's the game or my computer, but it should work. I mean, it's not having to render much. Okay, so here's the water. What's the betting if I go in the... Well, I say water. It doesn't look much like water, does it? It's grey, for one. No, I think I would die if I just went into that. Wouldn't let me climb that ladder, by the way. I'll pick up an axe. No. Oh, we've got an inventory. Okay. Right, I don't need that. We've got coins. I guess that's for saving on the arcade machine. So I don't know if I can pick certain objects up. I guess the bullets, were they illuminated? No. That looks like you should be able to go up it, doesn't it? Why put a ladder there if I can't go up it? Especially if something fell down from up there. Well, there's nothing here, so... Let's continue on. Let's go this way. No idea which way I'm meant to be going. The old crone didn't tell me. She just went away. So, we'll just keep going. We haven't run into any enemies yet, which I'm quite glad about, because the poor way it's performing and the awful aim down sights, I don't have much hope for combat. So I haven't played Silent Hill. I'm a big fan of survival horror. I know a lot of people would say Dead Space really isn't survival horror. I think the first one was, and it definitely had some creepy moments. Dead Space 2 as well has some creepy moments, but it's more of an action horror game, and it's actually my favourite one in the series. 3, I don't really like at all. EA fucked it. Not just with the microtransactions, but with the gameplay as well. It's just not as good. It tries to turn itself very much into an action game, and the addition of co-op didn't help it. Oh, and we're back. We've done a circle. Brilliant. Because, yeah, I never got round to playing Silent Hill, because that was a PlayStation thing. So, and often people say that's their favourite game. That appears in top list, at least Silent Hill 2. Okay, we're freezing completely there. God, this runs like shite. And it looks like shite. And I'm lost already. It would help to have a map of some kind. Doesn't help that this forest just looks the same. So yeah, I was really a Resident Evil boy. Once that started coming out on Nintendo systems, I played all of them. And big fan. I mean, they're a bit cheesy. Resident Evil 4, probably my favourite. I haven't played 7 yet. I think because Resident Evil 4 was constantly surprising you, and oh hello, and didn't take itself too seriously. Oh yeah, this is going to be horrible to aim. It's so twitchy. It's not smooth at all, and hopefully there'll be some kind of auto lock on. Oh, cutscene time. Okay, sneezing blood. Sounds like a fart noise. What? Is that really your reaction to the scene in front of you? I honestly don't blame you. A Hellraiser zombie. He's got nails in his back. He's obviously not okay. Oh my god, it's a Borg. It's a Hellraiser Borg. Oh, the frame rate is absolutely dying right now. Fuck. Oh god, here we go. I told you, didn't I? Awful. Right. So when the camera, they're fast as well, which is what I dreaded. When the camera is this terrible, you do not want fast zombies with a terrible camera and a terrible frame rate. Especially when I zoom in. I can't see anything because the FOV's crap. Okay, is it dead or am I dead? Well, this is terrible. Maybe some of that 5 years should have been spent on making your combat workable. Because this is dire. I've got to track him. There's no point aiming down sights because he's right up close to me. So I've just got to... Oh, did I finally kill him? Oh, Jesus. I don't even know where my health bar is, actually. I assume it's that thing in the top left. So there we go. There was the combat. The combat was terrible. With the awful camera. The way the enemy just clipped through me. That is why in the old survival horror games, they gave you decent camera angles. They took time with those camera angles, or they made the enemies slow, or both. And also you'd have a workable frame rate. I'm guessing I couldn't have run away from him, because that's the other thing you would do, at least in Resident Evil. Because you'd often be low on ammo, so you'd have to just run past the zombies, and then you get to a loading screen, but this is more, I guess, open world-ish. I don't know why I'm covered in blood. I guess that's from the helicopter crash. Anyway. Very grey, isn't it? So it's not even interesting. I guess we've got some green plants there, but... Alright. So spooky. So was that a... What was that? He hasn't remarked on it at all. No dialogue after that. He just said fuck, and then that was that. We can't...
It's locked.
Okay, it's locked.
Another way around.
Well, you could just climb through the window. Smash the window? No, I'm expecting too much from it, aren't I? That you could smash a window. So, notice as well that he didn't mention that it was locked until because I was hammering A for quite a while before he mentioned that. Because you have to get it in just the right spot. Blimey, oh no, there's another enemy. See if I can maybe try and get him. Keep forgetting what turn off my iPhone is. There we go. See if I can get him before... Oh, look at that. That is awful. So twitchy. See, this would be easier with the keyboard and mouse. But... You know, I thought third person. And why do, like, lines of red shoot out of him? Because the blood effects are terrible. Of course. I'm guessing it's not down there. Let's go into the room that the thing was in. If we can even get in there. Okay, as we twitch our way through. I'm surprised the curtain reacted like that. Thought I'd just clip through it, but no, they added some physics. Okay, so that room was pointless. Out we go. So yeah, I guess this is more like Silent Hill, from what I've seen of it. That's very grey, isn't it? More surreal. Big open space. I think it even has a road like that, doesn't it? That you can't cross because the bridge is broken. Lots of abandoned vehicles. Oh, I'm almost wishing the cutscenes were back, because at least they were occasionally amusing. Running around this wasteland isn't not knowing what I should be doing at all. I haven't got objectives or anything, I don't think. We've just got this. Mary James. My character's name isn't James. So... Right, well, let's get out of here anyway. Oh, hello. These... Oh, no, we're freezing again. We're just having a bit of a freeze. Maybe I could just blow up that gas tank and end it all. So this is a... Oh, for God's sake. God, the performance is garbage. I was gonna say, before it basically crashed again, this is a big area, but there's just nothing in it. There's no characters to talk to, there's nothing to pick up. There was one thing to shoot. Oh, you can't. Well, that's a surefire way to know you aren't meant to climb up the ladder, because you just clip through it. Oh, fuck me. Fuck this game. I think if you'd worked on it for 10 years, you wouldn't have got it any better. The mud looks alright. So, we didn't get a key, so we still can't get in there. And, yeah, I don't really know where else to go. Might just jump into the water. Another thing about things like Resident Evil, you always knew where you were going in those. I mean, it was... Say it's quite linear, and it was. But that helps. There was also backtracking in those games. But even things like Alan Wake, which is... I think that got repetitive, but... It was more open, and you at least knew where you were going, because you had markers to follow, like lights. Because that was the gameplay mechanic, shooting the shadow monsters. This, I could be going anywhere. You also usually have a goal in the games. But this, I don't know, there's no goal. That woman just left me. I haven't got an objective to meet up with her, or, I guess, find my wife. But that's not a goal. She could be anywhere. Why am I even in this forest? What is going on? This hopefully is a new way, though. Yes, right. Hey, it's like they forgot to put anything in the game. There's just paths, and what have we got? We've got a full syringe. I guess that's health. I don't know. Okay, that was that. There was a syringe in a shed. Brilliant. Now I've forgotten which way I was going. I think this is the new way over the bridge, yeah. Right. Yeah, it's fucking drab, isn't it? It's a good metaphor for the gameplay. Which I guess at least we've got some now, but not very good. Oh no, please tell me this isn't the helicopter. No, it's a plane. Another plane crash. Well, ours did sound like a plane, originally. Oh my god, is this the island of Lost? Oh, here we go. Crash. Oh, fuck. Oh, he can just clip through objects as well. Right, I'm going to try and do the combat like you would in Resident Evil, okay? So, oh, okay. So I can back off, but he sort of glides towards me, and it's... You wouldn't believe how hard it is to aim, by the way. Okay, I've run out of ammo, so probably the best thing to do now... Oh, I'm stuck in the rock now. I'm stuck in a rock. And I'm dead. You died. Welcome, gamer. Yeah, fuck this game. You can quote me on that.